Hi, Tim Biggam back again, and if it's a Tuesday, the S&Ps must be up, and indeed they are, ripping higher here on news out of Japan over the weekend that, not only are they going to be continuing to, flood their economy with money, but also buying ETFs. So in essence, governments buying stocks, so trying to prop up and make sure that the Japanese market, which did show some really big signs of cracking last week, staunch that decline, although, it still is about 12% off an amazing run, up about 40% prior to that off the lows. So strangely, the VIX still hanging right around that mid-13 level. So the options market really not buying into this rally. They're really not selling, those puts down with too much vigor here. So a lot of these momentum stocks certainly are the ones leading the way. The names like Tesla trading well over 100. You looked at Netflix, which was up around 240, but cracked and went back down to 220. Google, which has been just careening all over the place, along with the rest of this market. So we're seeing a lot of volatility back and forth up around these highs here. And to me, although I've been beating, that same drum for a while, I think having some puts in place here makes some sense given the fact that stocks are at or near all-time highs, and the VIX, although it hasn't come down, still trading at a fairly agnostic level in the mid-13. So I'm looking to put on some more calendar trades, keep selling those front months, always be positioned slightly bearishly with some long month puts, some back months, and looking again just for what happened last week, that kind of one-day sell-off where we can clip in some of the profits as I did last week. Certainly getting long up here, in my opinion. You have to forget fundamentals. We're looking at well over 16 times forward earnings, which again, these earnings estimates have come down since the beginning of the year, but the market keeps ripping higher. You have to forget technicals, overbought to say the least on almost every metric here. And you really just have to, put your head in the sand and, go with the flow if you buy into stocks up here. So this is turning into one of the frothy momentum markets, perhaps of all time, giving that kind of free money we're seeing not only here, but also overseas as well. So until further, I am still very cautious on this market, especially given that kind of whipsaw we see up around these levels here, and some of the price action today where, stocks just careened and opened much higher and are selling off a little bit here. So should be interesting into the close. Until next week, this is Tim Biggam. As always, keep those position sizes accordingly and keep those stops in place. Take care.